Hey, welcome back. Mark here in the big hoop house and just taking a look. Gonna have a busy weekend. Cooled off quite a bit. Right now we're looking at just over 80, 84. But out here earlier it was under 100, so we're not getting totally baked out here like we usually are. It's been hot as heck. But this particular video, just a little update. As you see some of the dying vines, we keep on alluding to some of these vines. But you know, after some rain and some different weather, you know, they seem to bounce back. We seem to still get fruit on some of these guys. Like this guy here. A couple of male flowers, but we've been finding a couple of females to pollinate, so hard to let go. This guy right here completely dead, so the goal this weekend is clean up some of this. I mean, that's a new shoot on the ground. You see the old dead stuff, new stuff, so maybe we take all that out. Although it's bolted, we're getting flowers there, so plants are still producing, but looks like there's some stuff we could get rid of and chop down. Definitely this dead vine. And it just makes for an ugly crop. And maybe I'm losing some views because it's looking horrible out here. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. But yeah, all about cleaning it up, get this dead stuff out of here, and make way for some fall crops. Time to rotate the beds a little. We can get the little tiller in here, maybe fluff it up a little. If we start some peas, we already have some more squash and other things going, but maybe do some other things out here getting ready for fall. Maybe some more lettuces. See how lettuce and stuff does out here. Cilantro. We could just go through the seeds that we got and take a look. But the tomatoes are still, you know, we got pumpkin right there. Got a pumpkin down here, although the rest of the pumpkin squash is looking kind of dry, but really windy today too, so there is some cooler weather coming in. Possibly a storm, but we're still getting flowers up here on the tomatoes. Got some tomatoes all the way up, and all the way down the vines. So tomatoes are still coming pretty steadily. We keep them trimmed back, get that underbrush kind of cut back, and leave, you know, the nutrients up top where the fruit is. That's the key. But still getting some flowers up here. I don't know if they're getting pollinated or whatnot. But looking good. Still finding some fruit on the vine. So after that initial crop has kind of moved through, obviously where OB1 was, way down here, I think those are all picked. And then you got the next, you know, growth as it's coming up the plant. And then we got even a little more babies up there. So we've gotten a couple of growths to happen on the plant. We've picked that initial growth. Now we're moving up the plant, and we're getting some new stuff. You know, as we trim down lower, some of this new stuff is branching up. Like to keep it cut back, but maybe we'll just let it grow. If it's going to grow and kick out flowers and kick out some tomatoes, maybe we'll let some of that stuff, because some of it did get singed up a little high. So I think that might be a plan. Just kind of let this little stuff like this, it's new growth coming out down here by the roots, let that kind of spring up and see what happens. If there's no fruit up high or no flower action, let that new stuff come up and sprout. There's a tomato, gorgeous looking little brandywine, I think. ready to be picked there. Not as big as the gigantic one that we got. Now this says beefsteak down here because I think it's coming from down and up and over. Hard to tell. Wind kind of rocks this thing and stuff is laying over. And kind of been going crazy out here. Like this guy right here comes up and branches, and it's about six feet wide as it's coming all the way from over here all the way over to there. So we've had to add more down lines and borrow clips where we could take them off of the cucumbers or the butternut and keep clipping stuff up. But tomatoes and zooks, a couple zooks are looking a little yellow, and maybe some cooler weather will give them a little break. Take off some of these more yellow washed out leaves, leave the new green growth, and see if we can get some more zooks going. We did pollinate some zooks. There's a couple growing down here. I'll show you what happens if we miss a pollination, or something just didn't happen. The fruit didn't get pollinated. That's what happens. Flower dies, fruit turns yellow and dies, and instead of letting the fruit continue to try to, or the plant try to feed that fruit with water and stuff like that, just pick it off, and the plant will know that it doesn't have any fruit on it and it needs to produce maybe another one. Got another guy right there getting ready to sprout. A couple males up above, so zooks are still producing. That's what we like to see. So busy weekend, have some cooler weather. I think we'll be able to work a little longer out here. Cleaned it up a little bit, get some bed space ready for some short little crops, some turnaround crops, fall crops, as we're getting closer to the end of summer here. Still only August, but we got a month and a half of actual summer till the September solstice or whatever. But you count your June, July, August as your summer months, but it goes into September and things start changing. So maybe do some broccoli, more kale, more of these cold weather crops. And that's what's going on. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep you up to date this weekend on how she looks when we're done, and if we get some new stuff planted. And we'll see you then.